Hey guys, what is going on? This is Carnal5, and today is Friday, August 19th, so we have another roster update. We're also going to talk about some of the new flashbacks San Diego Studios released for MLB The Show 16. But starting off with the roster update, let's go ahead and take a look at starting pitchers. Let's see if there's any big updates. As far as I can see, nothing too big here, a lot of 70s. The biggest jump was plus 13 of Matt Boyd. Yeah, he got a really big jump, but nothing else really stands out. There's also some on page 2. Rick Porcello did get a plus 2. Ring Santana plus 2. Tom Kohler plus 1. Jordan Lyles plus 5. So I guess there was a few decent ones. Clay Buchholz plus 5 as well. Relievers, Adam Warren. It seems like he's been up and down all year. Been a long reliever to a starter. Now, I guess with the Yankees. Anyways, he's a plus 2. Matt Bowman from the Cardinals. I'm not sure why he went down. I guess they had him as a starter. He goes down minus 2. Page 2. Nothing really jumps out. Let's go ahead and go to closers. I don't see any there. Catchers, Gary Sanchez. I know he had a nice week. This past week, got a plus 4 overall. He's got some decent power for a young catcher. Wilson Ramos finally makes gold at plus 2. Gets a plus 9 of power versus lefties. Brian McCann goes down. Salvador Perez goes back to a silver from a gold, negative 3. First base. This is really funny. Freddie Freeman plus 3, Eric Hosmer minus 3. My last MVP series video, I'm using Freddie Freeman as a silver. He is now a gold. And one of the most recent suggestions I had, I gave you guys the option to upgrade my first baseman, Eric Hosmer, over Freddie Freeman. However, now it's flip-flopped a little bit. So, I mean, that's just kind of funny. Eric Hosmer has been one of my favorite first basemen, but he's still a gold. He does go down minus 3, though. However, he still has the defense. He just got a lot taken away from his contact. His power is still pretty decent. So when he has inside edge, he still should be pretty decent, but it looks like Freddie Freeman is a little bit better now. Moving to second base, Ben Zobrist goes down negative 1. He was off to a hot start. There was really just no realistic expectation from myself for him to keep up what he was doing the first few months for the Cubs. He's a great player. I think he's going to be borderline, silver gold rest of the year. But he was hitting crazy to begin the year. He's really going to hit lefties well, and righties he's came back down to earth a little bit. Third base, Evan Longoria, plus 3, so he's finally put himself up in the upper tier class of third baseman. Not quite a 90 overall, but he's an 89 overall now. And he got a nice power upgrade, plus 15 overall, and then he got plus 6 to contact versus righties. Shortstop, Bogarts goes from a diamond to a gold. Got a power boost slightly versus righties. And he got a somewhat minute downgrade to contact versus righties. He's still a really good player. I mean, to me, this is about the same card. He lost a little power to lefties, but I think he actually got a little bit better versus righties with that plus 2 power. Nothing crazy changed though. Left field, no changes. Center field, David Dahl. I know he's been on a big hit streak for the Rockies. Off to a hot start. He's a plus 6. To me, that's really crazy. He's already got that 73, 77 contact. I don't know. 53. I don't know how many ABs he has. Whatever. They seem to be inconsistent with some of these upgrades. But Charlie Blackmon, I think this is well deserved. He does go from a silver to a gold, and that is going to help my pack and play team for sure. Adam Jones still not a gold yet, plus 1. He's really a inverse splits hitter. He hits righties better than lefties, and yeah, this last update showed he got a plus 10 to power versus righties. And you got a minus 11 to the power versus lefties. He's on my MVP series, so I might consider getting rid of him. I'm not sure. Maybe I could just platoon him and Fowler. Lorenzo Cain, minus 3. Still a gold, though. Not having a great year by any means. Slugging has been pretty bad, too. I don't know why it only shows the last 52 ABs. Right field, Mookie Betts. Now, this is the newest addition to the Diamond Squad. He did make that plus 1 jump from a 92-93. I think everybody was expecting this. His price was getting outrageous these past few days. But he's a solid overall player. And, of course, you guys did not know he can play second base. But he got a plus 1 to contact versus righties, plus 3 power versus righties, and plus 2 power versus lefties. Probably from those recent home runs he's had over this past week or week and a half. Mazzara, negative 1. They seem to be changing him a lot, too, for whatever reason. Michael Saunders goes down, negative 2. That's going to hurt my MVP series a little bit, but that is what it is. And Polanco goes from a gold to a silver. Next, we're going to talk about some of the newly added flashbacks, so stay tuned. Alright, so I think the most anticipated card here for a while has been the 99 Carlos Beltran. and he is a postseason flashback for the Houston Astros. This card is just insane. If you look at this, I mean, it almost looks like a creative player. He's a switch hitter, can play any position in the outfield. Primary position is a center fielder, though. But if you look at that hitting, that is insane. He has 97 power versus righties, 95 power versus lefties, 80 vision. He has great contact as well. Speed is 90, 98 stealing. The only slight disadvantage to using this card, I think, is going to be the fielding. But it's not bad. It's I would say it's better, a little bit better than somebody like Ted Williams or Bryce Harper. Not quite the arm strength. But man, if you guys are looking for hitting, this is definitely the card you want in your outfield somewhere. That's a crazy card, and that speed too should help in the outfield as well. This card is going to be really, really expensive at first, so if you guys want to get it and you're willing to pay, by all means do so. Maybe take your chances in opening up some packs to try to acquire this card. However, me personally, I'm going to wait a bit and see how much I can get him for later. I know I just got Mauer and Jacoby. I'm kind of slow here. But man, this looks like a really fun card to use. However, I'm a big advocate of having good defenders on my team. So I don't know if this card will make my cut. I'll definitely try it out though. I mean, that thing looks insane. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's like, I think this card is better than Reggie Stalker, honestly. Next up, the Josh Hamilton flashback. Now this thing is insane. If you're looking to platoon in the outfield somewhere, and you already platoon with Stalker, I mean, this card is crazy. I don't know if this card's probably not better than Stalker, but 99-99. This is pretty much the opposite of Frank Kerr, actually, now that I think of it. Got decent fielding. 99-99 is all you need to know, though. Like, he kills righties. You're going to want to platoon him probably versus lefties. Can play anywhere in the outfield. Has, like I said, pretty good fielding. 84 fielding, 77 arm strength. Not the greatest out there. And he's kind of meh with his speed, 53 speed, 75 stealing. This looks like a really good card. It's going to be interesting to see how many people decide to switch over and use these cards. There's so many options in the outfield now. There's legitimately like 15 to 20 outfielders you can use in your outfield. It's just all personal preference, and I really think San Diego Studios had an awesome update here. That's going to make the game even more playable since Madden just came out. But this is a really cool card to see. Next we have Flashback Justin Morneau. This is a pretty sick card too. Now, it kind of threw me off a little bit that he actually seems to hit lefties, as far as power goes, a little bit better. But this is a very balanced card. Although he's not a switch hitter, like I said, he hits lefties better, and you're gonna have the advantage versus right-handed pitching naturally, him being a left-handed batter. Overall, this looks like a great hitting first baseman. I would compare it to something like a Joey Votto, since they both bat left and they both throw right. He's got good height too at 6'4". Fielding is like I said, and he doesn't throw left-handed, so this isn't really my style. But if you're a Twins fan, you're probably gonna love this card. There's a ton of options at first base, and I think this card is a little bit more balanced than the Flashback Howard and the Flashback Fielder. I'm also going to assume he doesn't have a shift put on him, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Anyways, this was like another really cool card, and I'm surprised they released this one so late. Now we have another Brett Saberhagen, and I don't even want to look at the player card, guys. That baseball card looks so damn sexy for Brett Saberhagen. I mean, that is a badass looking baseball card there. But anyways, these are his attributes. Pretty similar to the current Diamond Saberhagen. I will go ahead and tell you guys though that this card is not better. He does have the 99 walks per 9. However, the other Brett Saberhagen throws harder and has more stamina. The other one's fastball starts at 95, can hit 97. I think his starts at 93, so we can be able to top out at 95. The other Saberhagen is just better. This one has a little bit better control, and it also has less stamina. Next we have the rookie Chris Medlin. This is a really interesting card to me too. His per 9s are excellent. If you're looking at hits per 9, K per 9, walks per 9, that is some of the best per 9s in the game. However, I'm not a big fan of his pitch repertoire. Doesn't have a slider, doesn't throw particularly hard at all. If anybody was familiar with that year Chris Medlin had, his rookie campaign for the Atlanta Braves, he pretty much was a control pitcher and relied on his defense behind him. So this card definitely shows how he pitched that year. Looks like you're going to have to pitch contact with this card. It is a diamond. Honestly, it's kind of like Saberhagen. I don't know. I wouldn't use this card, but if you're a Braves fan, give it a try. Again, we have another outstanding baseball card, as we see Raleigh Fingers. Amazing looking mustache. I don't know how he kept that thing so well groomed. And this is a cool looking card. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things about this year's game, is that I have the real cards in the game. Anyways, this card, I don't know. It's going to be like the other Raleigh Fingers. I know one of the Raleigh Fingers has good stamina. This one does not. However, this one is diamond. I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 Raleigh Fingers to me. Cool that they released this. Now you Brewers fans can go give it a try if you've been waiting for it. Nothing really stands out to me though for this card. And next we have the 92 overall Legend Fred McGriff for the Padres. It seems like there's like 3 or 4 of these cards too in the game. However, this one is probably the best one that I've seen. His power is pretty dang good. This kind of reminds me of the Fred Griff from last year. Definitely great power. There's so many options at first base. Just so many different options. The cool thing is each of them have something different. For instance, this is probably going to be one of the few legend first baseman or flashback first baseman, whatever you want to call it, that bats and throws left. So that, again, that could help you with the Hosmer missions, and also like if you just like left-handed throwing first baseman, this is a cool card. Fielding and speed's not there, but he does have the power. And now we have another Pedroia. This is the rookie Pedroia, and this kind of reminds me of Altuve from like last year. Really interesting card though. It's 99 stealing, 58 speed. I foresee some of these cards being pretty obtainable on the market. I don't think this card will get too expensive. If you're a Pedroia fan, try it out, but it doesn't really have the power that I like. So, I don't know, if you're a Red Sox fan, you might like it if you don't have enough to get that prime Pedroia. And next we have the flashback Mike Napoli. Now, I don't know if you guys remember watching some of my flashback prediction videos back in like February, March. This is one of my most anticipated flashbacks as far as catchers. And just look at that player card. It seemed like he was a lot bigger back then. Anyways, this card, Strokes. This is pretty much like a right-handed Kyle Schwarber. Not great defense, not much speed. Hey, he does have better blocking than the Mauer. But man, oh man, this card has just raw power. So, I don't know. This card is really looks tempting to use nonetheless. So, Rangers fans, get yourself a Mike Napoli. And there is another Gaylord Perry card. You have to be kidding me. It looks like he's 60 years old in this picture. His 90 overall version wasn't good. His 93 overall version wasn't good. His 94 overall version wasn't good. His 85, whatever. This card's trash. I wouldn't recommend using it. But man, they have really abused the Gaylord Perry rights in this game. It's cool that they are doing that, but I don't think anyone likes Gaylord Perry. Anyways, if you do, hey, here's another one for you to try. Here we have the rookie Miguel Cabrera. Now, to me, this is an interesting card. If you're looking to platoon at third base or left field, probably third base, this could be a pretty good card because he just hits lefties extremely well. Speed is eh, fielding's eh, but this is definitely an interesting card. I know you Marlins fans are probably excited about this. I figured they would release this card way earlier in the season, but hey, we finally got it. And like I said, if you're looking for a cheap platoon at third base, maybe this card, his price won't be too bad. But anyways, this Miguel Cabrera, his primary is left field, can play third base, and he is a 88 overall gold. They also have a flashback Doug Fister. Nothing really stands out to me. Going to be a control type pitcher, 87 overall gold. He'll probably be cheap later on. I don't know. It's a good control pitcher if you like these type of pitchers. I probably won't use this card, but this is the flashback Fister. And finally, this is going to be the last one that we go over. There are some other rookie cards. There's a rookie Hamilton. There's a Chris Heisey, a Jonathan Lucroy, and they also added some new players. But this is gonna be the last flashback we talk about, and I'm gonna call him BJ Upton, cause yeah, that's what he was when he was with the Rays. A solid card, I guess. I don't know. It's getting 86 overall gold, mainly driven by his defense and speed, which isn't honestly all that great. Vision's not good. Maybe there's a prime version to this card. I'm not sure, but yeah, nothing really stands out to me with this card, but it is cool they're releasing all these flashbacks. Definitely makes modes like Battle Royale more interesting as well when you're doing those drafts. Anyways, guys, that's all the flashbacks. Let me know which flashbacks you're looking forward to using the most. I know me personally, probably the Beltran. The Napoli looks pretty cool as well. But thanks for watching the video, guys. This is Carl5. And by the way, we're probably going to have the pack opening later today whenever they come out with them. So I'm excited to see what packs they come out with. Hopefully they're coming out with packs. Anyways, again, thanks for watching the video, guys. This is Carl5 signing out. Peace.